Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just last week I did a Sephora haul and I thought I would do a first impressions on the products that I bought, especially the Fenty beauty products, because I've been waiting forever for them to be restocked here in Sephora Australia. So yeah, this video will be a first impressions on all those products that I bought, and also a tutorial on this eye look, which has been my go-to glam eyeshadow look lately, and it's perfect for the Christmas season coming up if you want to get all glam for Christmas or you have like a party you're going to. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you want to see my impressions on the new makeup that I bought and how to do this eyeshadow look, just keep watching. And before I forget, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those will be down in the description bar, as well as all the products that I used in this tutorial. So let's just jump right into the video. So the first product that I will be using today is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This primer was quite expensive and I was a little bit hesitant on buying it. Everybody was raving about this primer, so of course I had to get it. I have to admit, probably about 90% of the reason why I was really compelled to buy this primer was the fact the packaging was like blush pink, and this just feels so like bougie and fancy. I just really love the packaging. Like, I honestly, a lot of times I just buy stuff for the packaging. So I'm going to be using this for my primer, and just to see how I like it. Hopefully I like it with the price that I paid. Just going to... It's not like your typical silicone primer. It's more like a cream. So I'm gonna put this on my face. Oh, it smells really nice as well. Oh, y'all. It almost feels like I'm putting on sunscreen. It's kind of odd. This is quite hydrating. Like, it's really nice, especially if you have dry skin. I'm not for sure how it'll work for me because obviously I don't really need hydration when I put on makeup because my skin is quite oily, but it feels super nice on the skin, very hydrating. I think it gives me like quite a dewy look to my skin as well. I wouldn't really say that it filled in my pores. Oh no. It does kind of blur the pores that I have around here. I just applied some extra, but it looks like it kind of blurred and filled those in, which is really nice. I'll be really interested to see how that primer holds up throughout the day. For foundation, of course, I bought the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. And this is in the shade 100. I was waiting forever for Sephora to restock this in my shade. And I pulled this out of the packaging. Once again, amazing packaging, but like, come on guys, that looks like a pretty good match, and it made me so happy when I saw that this was so white. This is the lightest shade, which I'm pretty sure there's people who are whiter than me, but I'm so keen to try this out. Oh, it's very liquidy. Put some up here. And then I'll take my beauty blender and just... Oh, this is quite pale. It actually matches my neck perfectly. And as you can tell, my skin is not having a happy time right now. So it'll be really interesting to see. It looks like it covers up my acne pretty well, actually. Oh, actually, I better hurry up because this looks like it's drying pretty fast. I'm just applying a second layer, but this foundation is quite full coverage. So you could even get away with not even putting on as much as I did. This looks gorgeous on my skin. Oh my gosh. It's very full coverage. I wouldn't say as full coverage as, for instance, like the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation. Apply a little bit more. I do notice that it's once this foundation has dried, it's kind of hard to layer on top of it without taking away foundation underneath. So yeah, I guess you just have to really work fast. I want to conceal, so I'm going to go in with my Anastasia cream contour kit. I really like using this to conceal because it is such a full coverage. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade and just pat that on top to take away a little bit of the redness that is still there. Now that I touch it, it's slightly tacky, but it's pretty much dry, which is nice because it'll be more long wearing on my skin. I'm starting to crease around here, but like with my braces, that's actually normal for me to crease around my mouth. I'm actually going to go back in with that shade from the Anastasia cream contour kit, and that is actually the shade Fair. I'm going to use this underneath my eyes just to highlight and conceal at the same time. I was kind of disappointed that the Fenty Beauty did not have concealer shades for the same range as their foundations. Like, they had some darker shades for concealer that would be really good for more tanned skin, but they didn't have very many pale girl friendly shades. It's really sad because I would have loved to have a nice pale concealer. Alright, that's actually blending really well into the foundation. It's not taking away any of my foundation. So that is nice. So for powder, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. I've never tried this before, but a lot of people have said that it's really good for oily skin because it is kind of drying. So if you have dry skin, this might not be the best product for you. I'm going to put some into my lid here. So one thing I hate about loose powder, it's so messy. I'm going to use my beauty blender. Oh, that makes my skin look flawless. I really like this because it's a white powder. I've been using, as you know, I always use my Rimmel London Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and it has an yellowy cast, so every time I highlight under my eyes or any part of my face, it leaves like a yellow cast to it, and it kind of takes away from my highlight. Makes my foundation darker too. So I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender to set the rest of my face. I'm just going to go in with like this really fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna lightly brush that over the rest of my face. Okay, so the camera shut off and I didn't realize it. I just did my eyebrows, and for my eyebrows I used my usual Anastasia Dip Brow in Auburn, and I also bronzed up my face using the Benefit Hoola Lite. This is again another new product that I decided to try out because I've seen a lot of people use it and I'm just like, I really like the really bronzed look even though I'm pale, and I was afraid that it wouldn't give me the bronzy look that I was going for and it would be more natural. But now that I've tried it, I absolutely love it. I definitely think this suits my skin tone better than the normal Hoola bronzer, and I'm really loving how it looks on my skin. It looks so gorgeous, and like I said, it matches my skin tone a lot better than the other Hoola bronzer, which could be quite a bit dark because sometimes I go a little bit heavy-handed. But I just bronzed up my cheeks and my forehead, I did my nose, I did a little bit here on my jawline. This blended really well on top of that Kat Von D powder, which it is kind of feeling a little bit tight, just a tiny bit tight on my face. But like I said, I don't mind that at all. I have oily skin. I need all of the setting that I could get. Move on to my eyes. I've been doing this look a lot lately. It's like my go-to eyeshadow look, which actually would be really nice for Christmas because it has reddish tones to it and there's sparkles and glitter, and I'm all about that life. I'm just going to prime my eyes with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And obviously, as you can tell, I have ugly bare nails. So I'm just going to be using my fingers to do this. Usually I use a brush when I have nails. I'm just going to set all this with a powder the same color as my skin tone. You can use a pressed powder, you can use your face powder, eyeshadow, anything that works best for you. I literally can't get enough of it. I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna have to get a new eyeshadow palette because you're gonna be like, Rachel, okay, we know you love it. So I'm going to start off with this light brown shade right there. So I'm going to take some of that on a clean eyeshadow brush, and I'm just buffing this into my crease to give me a nice transition shade to blend into. So now that I have that in my crease, I'm going to also next take this color, this brown shade right here, the one next to this orange. I'm taking this brown shade. I'm just gradually building up these colors in my crease because you don't want to go in all at one time with dark colors. It'll just be hard to blend out. I just like to start from lightest colors and build up to darkest colors. I'm also going to run that underneath my eye. Okay, so before I go in with any other colors, I'm just going to make sure all that is all blended out with this clean blending brush. There, a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to go in with this reddish brown cranberry looking color here. To make sure that I concentrate this just in my crease, I'm going in with a thinner fluffy blending brush, and I want to concentrate this mainly just here in my crease. It goes below here on your eyelid, and then that's no big deal. We just want to make sure we don't blend this red color, this reddish color, too far up. And then I'm going to take that color again and I'm bringing it underneath my eye. I'm going to go back in with that darker brown shade that we applied after our transition color. Picking up just a little bit extra on my brush and buffing the red shade out. Okay, now for my lids, I'm going in with my Stila Magnificent Metal eyeshadow in the color Kitten Karma. And I'm using this because it's really easy to make a cut crease with this eyeshadow. I'm just going to go about 3/4 of the way across. When I do my cut creases, I like to apply the glitter and then I'll look straight ahead. And then if you look down, you'll see like a line where the glitter has gone a little bit above. You'll see a little crease, and that's where you want to make sure you're doing your cut crease too. I'm going to go in with this brown shade here, down here. I'm just going to pick that up and I'm going to apply it here to my outer corner of my eye. Using patting motions, I'm just going to blend that into the glitter You don't want to use back and forth motions like this because then it'll just remove the glitter. So I'm using just patting motions here on the outside. I really love this angle eyeshadow brush for doing the corner because as you can tell, it just like fits right there. So I'm going to do that and just pat over the corner of the glitter cut crease that I did. And then I'll use back and forth motions here on the outside to blend out the corners. Now that I have that, I'm just taking see the tip of that? I'm dipping that into that same brown shade from here. And I'm just going to apply it here, just in the outer corner. And I'm going to just blend that into the red. I'm just applying it here in the outer corner, and this will kind of just lift my eye shape up and give me some extra definition. I'm not taking this all the way across. So for my lashes, I bought a new pair of lashes, and these are the Huda Beauty lashes in the style number 8 Scarlett. Look how gorgeous these lashes are. Oh my gosh. As soon as I saw these, I'm just like, yes, give me some of those. If you notice my last Sephora haul, I bought Huda Beauty lashes as well. They tend to be a little bit on the expensive side, but hey, pretty things cost money, right? I'm just going to put on just a very thin line of eyeliner because I don't want to like take away from my eyeshadow look. So I'm just going to put on a very thin line of eyeliner, some mascara, and then I'm going to apply these lashes, and I will be right back. I am absolutely shook. I'm speechless. These lashes are so gorgeous. Look at them. Oh my gosh, I feel so glam right now with like my eyeshadow and my eyelashes. I'm gonna walk up to that bridal shower like, hey, hey, hey. I'm obsessed every single time I get the Huda Beauty lashes. Last but certainly not least for this makeup look is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter in Metal Moon. I am so keen to try this. Like, I haven't swatched this. I should mention that before. I haven't even swatched any of these products that I got because I wanted to save my first impressions for this video. Once again, look at this packaging. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's almost like holographic. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Like, Rihanna, girl, you just slayed once again. I mean, like, she always slays, but this is the highlighter. It comes with a mirror, which I love. I love any product that comes with a mirror. I'm just going to swatch this. You ready? First impressions. Let's see. Not bad. I don't know if you guys can see right there. It's not as blinding as I was thinking it was going to be honest. I thought it was going to be like bam highlight, but you know, it might look different on my face. We're going to give it a go. I'm just going to apply it here to my cheekbones. Shook. It looks white, but when I apply it, it has like a gold, I don't know if you can see it, but it has like a gold to it as well. Okay. Actually, that is super pretty. I am loving this. Oh, I was not expecting that. It didn't look that way on my hand. Like, it looked like just a white highlighter, and it looks like that in the container, but when you apply it, that is really pretty. I'm shook right now. Okay, I see you. Apply a little of this here to my forehead. Put some here on my chin. Cupid's bow. I want my inner corner and my brow bone to be really popping. So of course, you know, I'm gonna be reaching for my Everglow. I really want my inner corner to just pop. I'm going to just apply this here to my inner corner. But that Fenty Beauty highlighter is actually really pretty. I don't know if you guys, if it picks it up on camera. I've always wanted a gold highlighter, but they're always way too gold for me. So I am obsessed right now. I love that. It's just not quite enough for an inner corner for me, or I should say for what I want for this look. So I'm applying this to my inner corner, but I'm kind of, as you can tell, I'm bringing it a little bit up to here and then in here. I am very impressed with all of the products that I've used. Like I said though, my nose is looking a little bit, is starting to look a little bit shiny, so I might have to bring my powder with me and just like. For my lips, I'm just going to line them with a nude lip liner. And for my lip color, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Vivid Matte Lip Color in number 5 Nude Thrill. I really like wearing these, the lipsticks from this range for when I know I'm going to be wearing it all day, because these are just super comfortable on the lips and they don't get all like cakey when you try to reapply them. And to make sure everything is just set in place all day, I'm going to set my face with the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray. And that just finishes off today's look. I really like how this makeup turned out. I know I say that almost every time, but these products that I used, I absolutely loved every single one. I mean, I should say so far, because I don't know how this foundation is going to wear throughout the day. But I really loved how everything applied, and yeah, it's an A+ from me for all of these products. The foundation actually looks like it oxidized maybe a tiny little bit, but it actually, as you can tell, it matches my neck perfectly. I'm obsessed with the foundation. The highlight, the bronzer is beautiful. These eyelashes are everything to me, and the powder actually makes my face look very smooth and airbrushed. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this first impressions glam makeup tutorial, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.